What's up, YouTube? It's Will Mallory. It's been a long time since I've recorded something that's been on my mind. And I was thinking, what would I get my dad for Christmas? Or what would I want my children, whom I love and support, to get me for Christmas? And I made a list of 18 different things that your dad wants from you for Christmas. Number one, he wants you to believe in the same God that he does. Particularly if he believes in the God of Abraham, he believes in heaven or hell. My thing is Jesus Christ. He's the only one who paid for your sins. And he doesn't want you to be burning in hell. So number one, your dad wants you to believe in the same God that he believes. Number two, your dad wants you to stay out of law enforcement custody. You can work for the police, you can volunteer for the police, but do not be in those handcuffs, all right? Number three, your dad wants you to get a stable job. Things fluctuate. Sometimes you need some side gigs, whatever you need to do. He wants you to get a stable job. Number four, your dad wants you to balance your budget. Cut some expenses if you need to. Very often people are overspending, not knowing where the money went. I use a simple Excel, use the formulas for addition and subtraction. Whatever you got to do, stop asking your dad for money all the time. Sometimes your dads are afraid to answer the phone. Your pastors are too. Number five, save 3 to 6 months of money for emergencies. Find out what your monthly expenses are and slowly start trickling in some money in a savings account, preferably a high yield savings account. Once you can do that, start putting extra money aside and say the stock market, maybe a Robinhood account, a Moomoo, Weeble, what have you. Start building up for your next payment. Pay for your vacations, cash. Pay for your car repairs, cash. Pay for your next car, cash. You don't need to necessarily finance everything. Number six, if you're in school, particularly high school or below, your dad wants you to earn good grades to save money for a scholarship. He wants you to earn a full ride scholarship to a prestigious college or university or community college if that's where your level is. Whatever that matters, as long as it's free. College is crazy expensive. If you got the grades, you're smart enough, you're feeling patriotic, join the military academies. They're free 99, plus they pay you. Number seven, learn or remember how to fix your own car. Yes, your dad wants you to fix your car. Get some basic tools. I like Harbor Freight. I'm not being paid to say that. You can have some simple tools to keep in your trunk where you have to change a battery. You can do that. You know how to do some simple things. You can find a DIY garage where you can do the maintenance yourself. Pay them for the tools or their hydraulic lifts. Learn how to change your own oil. Rotate your own tires. Go to YouTube University. Figure out how to diagnose and change a part. I had to change a wheel bearing, 3 of them, because they all went bad at different times. Subaru wanted to charge me between $1,200 and $1,700 each time. The wheel bearing for the front was $150. For the back, it was $170 with my military discount at AutoZone. I went to the auto hobby shop at the Air Force Base where I'm at. They charged me $12 for the lift. Their tools were free, and they gave me some expertise to make the job easier after I already looked up the torque specs on Google and YouTube. $12 for the lift, $170, $150 for the previous one. Add those together, it's a whole lot less than $1,200. So your father wants you to learn and remember the things he taught you. How to fix your own car. Check your oil every now and then. Track your miles. Most of your cars has the odometer and the range that you have. I use number 1 to track my gas mileage. That helps me to understand if my engine's starting to go a little crazy. Might need to tune up. The second one I use to track the miles on my oil. Check it every now and then. Make sure it's still slick, okay, and clean. Doesn't matter what the miles are. If it's dirty, it needs to be changed. All right. Next thing, learn how to fix or remember how to fix your own house. Most of y'all get online, you got that chirp, that smoke detector battery. You hadn't changed your AC filter since you moved into the place. Your water filters need to be changed. You hadn't caulked anything, hadn't prepared your house for the winter. You got to do that stuff because small maintenance now saves on huge repairs later. So that was number 8. Number 9, give dad some money. Yeah, give him something that he can spend on himself. You can get him a tie or some socks or sweater, but we tired of returning that stuff. Give daddy some cash so he can go hunting, fishing, golfing, whatever he chooses. Don't give dad 100 and say, hey, can I borrow 20 of it? All right, so give dad some money that he can spend on himself. Number 10, call dad about once a month. Particularly if it didn't work out with mom and dad, mom wants you to call her at least once a week. Mom's going to worry. Dad, we love you, we care about you, but we're not paranoid about you. Call us at least once a week just to say hi. Not because you want anything, not because of bad news. Just say, hey, Dad, how you doing? If this was going on in my world, what's going on in your world? Something I had to be subconscious to. It was a blind spot where I had a one-sided conversation. Everything was about me, and I had to stop to say, wait, enough about me. What's going on with you? So give dad a call about once a month if he and mom are not living together anymore. Number 11, apply the wisdom that dad taught you throughout the years, okay? Use your cell phone, start recording things, especially if you have those grandparents who are getting older. I had a grandfather who gave me his whole eulogy. He died just short of his 106th birthday. A lot of stories I couldn't remember. Well, I went back to a video I had and I was showing off cell phone technology. He was born in 1917 and the only thing he knew was farming and sharecropping. And I showed him technology, keyless remote. He was amazed, and the internet and recording movies. But anyway, record your folks. I had another grandfather who was a World War II vet in General Patton's army. A lot of things that you don't learn to appreciate till later on. So fathers teach you things, hoping that you will retain the information and apply it later, primarily so that you can avoid the same mistakes that dad made. Okay, so that was number 11. Number 12, if you got a stable job, add to your 401k, your 403b, whatever your retirement funds are. Retirement is not an age, folks. It's a number. I got that from the Dave Ramsey show. I forget the guy's name. But start saving up for retirement. Those designer purses, shoes, chains, they're worthless. Most of my clothes came from Amazon. I ain't lying. This shirt from Amazon. This recording microphone, Amazon. It's a whole lot less. I also own some Amazon stock too. Okay, so not only am I paying them, but they're also paying me. You don't have to wait till you're old and gray to start planning for retirement. A lot of these purchases you have. One of the things mistakes I made as a senior airman in the Air Force, my first car was a Chevy Cavalier, a 1997. A great car, easy to work on. I had the Hilton's or Chilton's book, whatever the car manual was. Changed my own oil. It's just hard to get to with that filter burning your exhaust. Rotate the tires. Car payment was on $260. The insurance was high because I was young. That was like $150. But I should have kept that car, even though it had the manual windows, manual door locks. It wasn't the coolest thing. Came back from a deployment. I was married at the time. She said, let's have some fun. Got a 1995 Chevy Camaro Z28 convertible. I was a little more swole then, a little leaner. Huge ego, folks. In California, Interstate 80, I needed a convertible because it was great. It was fun, but my car payment went up $200 and I did not expect the car insurance. Didn't shop around. Car insurance went up $200. It's kind of bad. came on hard times or penny pinched on, after that. So after that, you've contributed to your 401ks, your 403bs, whatever your company retirement account is. Military folks have the thrift savings plan. A lot of people don't remember, just because you have money going in, you still have to choose your financial plan on how you want your money to grow. So it's going into the account, it's going to the government account. That's 2%. I mean, that beats the savings account, but the S&P 500 or technology gives you a whole lot more. This is financial, not financial advice. You still have to do your own research. Okay. 13, your father wants you to max out your individual retirement accounts or IRAs. Whether you choose a Roth or traditional, that is up to you. And again, anything I say is not financial advice. You ought to do your own Google research yourself. But Roth means you're paying the taxes now, but you don't pay the taxes on the millions later. Traditional means you are paying taxes. You're not getting a refund anymore. So traditional means you can take some money off of your tax bill now, but you'll pay taxes on the gains later. Okay, so whichever you choose, at least you're thinking about something. If you're scared, go to church, play the index funds. S&P 500, ticker symbol VOO, and there's multiples. There's a momentum, a lot of different things. You do your own research. And there's also a NASDAQ, QQQ, QQQI, QQQM, MAGS, whatever you choose. At least you're doing something. And if you can stomach the risk, trade some individual stocks. Okay. When I say VOO, which is S&P 500, QQQ, which is a NASDAQ, those are called ETFs. MAGS, which is Magnificent Seven. If you want to know what's inside of them, and I'm not getting paid to share this, go to etfchannel.com. ETF, exchange traded funds. Those are a bundle of stocks. So instead of buying 15 or 100 stocks, you can just buy one. I ain't got the money. All you need is a minimum of $1, and you can buy a partial share. $1. We can all afford $1. Think about how much you spent at the drive-thru. Sacrifice that drive-thru trip, make you a bologna sandwich at home, and invest that money. Drive-thru to my favorite spot is Wendy's. It's between $12 to $17, give or take, depending on what you order. Invest that every month, and then use a compound interest calculator to see how much your savings will grow later on. Okay, so that's number 13. Max out your IRAs, your individual retirement accounts, whether you choose Roth or traditional. It is up to you. Number 14, open an investment account with the extra cash that you do have. You got an extra $10, $20, put it in your Robinhood, your Moomoo, your Webull, whatever you choose, or a brokerage account that you have. Okay. Number 15, your father wants you for Christmas to dump that stupid partner. Some of you all are dating people that you know you don't have a future with. You know there's no potential. You know somebody don't need to come up pregnant. I'll pause for dramatic effect. Dump that person right now before Christmas. Definitely before the new year. While you're dumping people, dump those friends who you know have no potential. They're making bad choices, and they're going against the very wisdom that your dad is teaching you. So your dad is feeding you all this wisdom, and they're trying to tell you, no, your daddy ain't right. Your daddy's stupid. Daddy, that was a long time ago. Dump them, because dad been there, done that. A lot of dad's friends, some of them got locked up. Some of them are with looking up to the Lord right now. So your father knows what to look out for, okay? And fellas, one thing I learned from my wife, my current wife, women know women. Women will lie to us and we'll just be okay. We blue pilling it up. Women know women, and they can tell you what the gaslighting is, what the manipulation is. So look out for that. That's number 16. Dump those friends who are not good for you. How could you just say that? Because when you get to your 40s, you don't care much about what people think about you. And your true friends will dwindle down. Those same people that you're hanging out with in high school, in college. You'll talk to maybe one or two of them when you get to your 40s. Less than that when you're in your 50s and 60s. You won't care what other people think about you because you're making your own path. Hopefully with your spouse, hopefully with your children, if that's the path that you choose. So that's number 16. Number 17. Take care of dad when he's not physically able. Don't put dad in a nursing home. I think that goes without saying. Very often what I have seen is people don't go around and talk to dad unless they can get something out of it. Well, a lot of folks outlive their retirements. A lot of people are living longer lives now. So keep them checking on dad or granddad. Call just to say, hey, how are you doing? Do you need anything? Okay. Number 18, and this is the last one. Only have enough children that you and your spouse can afford by yourself. Without mom and dad's help, without us babysitting, without any government assistance. Enough said. If you're a son and daughter, those are the 18 things that your dads want from you for Christmas. If you're a son and daughter, share this with your father and let your dad know how many of the 18 that you have completed. If you are a father, feel free to add anything that you think I missed. Share it in the comments below and share this video with your kids. Will Mallory, love y'all. God bless.